Hi everyone, Bruno Recommends Records here. Yes, I'm back. I've been away. So if I missed any comment from you or if you noticed that I've been off YouTube, there's a reason why. Do you want to know where I've been? So I went to Berlin. I came back last Wednesday, but I've been way too busy to do a video. So today, finally, I had some time, which I'm going to do in 3 parts. So this is going to be the first of 3, and I'm going to try to put out a video every week. I have a confession to do. My wife and my daughter at the moment are living in Germany. This is related with the job opportunity that she had, and I stayed with the boys here in UK because our oldest son is really well established in his job, and the middle one, Gabriel, which you already seen him in other videos from me, he went to watch the concert of Villanova with me. I put out some pictures with him. He is finishing his university. So because this is a major change, and if everything goes right, probably the plan is I'm moving in the next couple of years, let's say, to Berlin to be together with them. I stayed with the boys so Gabriel can finish his uni and Ibra doesn't have to pay the bedroom, which was what he was paying before we decided to do this, and it can go way higher than he's paying by dividing the rent with the 3 of us. And let's say that to move to another country is a big step, and there's lots of things that can go wrong. So this is our safe haven here in UK at the moment, and obviously we miss each other a lot, but every time we can, they come and visit us or we go there and visit them. This time I went by myself and spent 2 weeks with my wife and my daughter, my partner, because we never married, let's say. And I wanted to spend some quality time, go and visit some places. Mostly it was restaurants. Actually, we went to a few really nice restaurants that weren't that expensive, and I may advise you about them. I didn't want to come with more records than I should because this time I had some records that some friends of mine had put aside for me in Portugal, and they sent me to Germany because the shipping costs are way more cheaper. Still, I'm going to be honest, last August I've been there last year. I brought with me 30 records and I spend more on 5 records right now than I spend on those 30 records. But we'll go along with the videos. Today I'm just going to talk about rough trade, as you noticed on the thumbnail and on the title of this video. And I went there. We have a rough trade. Actually, rough trade is British, so you have a few rough trades. But the records I wanted, they were already sold out. And they were saying that they were waiting for more stock. But from my experience, what happens most of the time is sometimes the stock doesn't come back again. And when they do, they usually run off pretty easily. So I went there, fingers crossed, to see if they had the records I wanted. And fortunately, they had both the records, and I would only get paid in the end of the month, which is on 28th usually. and I was coming back on 29th, and I thought, well, at least I'm getting one, just to be sure, okay? And then if I have problem on acquiring the other one, at least one I bought for the retail price, and I'm not going to pay more than that. So I bought one, and I kept the whole 2 weeks wishing for the record, no one to buy the record, if you know what I mean. That was one of the plans in terms of records this time, besides bringing what my friends from Portugal sent to me, which were around 7 records, something like that. And still my wife had another one that she gave to me that was missing in a discography of a Portuguese band that I love. But that's going to be for another video, probably the second or the third. I'll see how we go along. And I have 2 grails or white whales. Holy Grail is a much more rarer thing to find, but still this is on the verge of the Holy Grail and the white whale, but that will be for another video and related to another shop. So right now I'm walking down Karl Marx Strasse and I'm going to Rough Trade. Usually I don't go to big surface shops to buy records, but the one I'm looking for, I can find it otherwise, or at least right now, because it's a quite recent edition, not an RSD. I already mentioned in another video, but wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. So this building over here, you have Rough Trade. I've already been here once, but I didn't have the budget to buy 2 of the records I wanted, so I ended up only getting 1. And today that I got paid, I'm going back to see if I'm lucky and the one that I want is still available. So you come in through these doors, you open automatically. Let's go through here, and that place down there, we have a really nice green restaurant. I ended up eating there with my daughter last time, and the food was amazing. The prices were quite accessible, so I totally suggested. Let's see. And here we are on Rough Trade. Very, very dangerous place. So I'm gonna turn off. Let's see how it goes. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna show the 2 records from dEUS, the 30th anniversary edition of the first 2 albums. And I'm gonna start with showing that I'm always saying this, especially to Morten when he takes out the shrink, and he doesn't take out at least in the video, the sticker, the hype sticker. So what I suggest, if you guys don't like to put the hype sticker on the cover to ruin the artwork, I usually have like this acetate kind of things. What I do actually is I cut a sleeve, an outer sleeve, and put the sticker on it. So in the outer sleeve, I put this in front of the record, and it looks like the sticker is there, and it's not on the cover itself. So I'm going to show you these beauties. This is the 30th anniversary edition of dEUS' first record, Worst Case Scenario. Brilliant artwork in both records from Rudy Truve, which is the guitar player also on both records. And this is a trifold. They did an amazing job. Let's see if I can show you. And like this. And you have all the information. So what this is the first album in 2 records, 245 RPM records, which supposedly give a better sound quality, because I already have these records, and I'm not sure if I'm going to keep my older copies of both of them, or if I'm going to get rid of them or give them in a VCLT. I'm indecisive about that, because I feel like, besides the labels are different, if I want to listen to the record just in two times, A side and B side, I still have that, although this has a much better quality. And the edition of this came on Pius, which is Play It Again Sam label, and usually they have a very, very good review about the sound quality. So there you go, this biggie one. So they were both 53 euros each. So you can see it's big budget, because I'm not rich, man. So spending 100 and something euros is already something that probably it's my budget for a month, if so, sometimes. And they come with this inner sleeves with the lyrics on the back. So this is the same cover than their first EP, which I acquired before I went to watch their concert recently. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check what I have related with these two records, because I have singles, OGs mostly, and you got to see some of these covers I'm going to show you on the inner sleeves. You have the first record, 45 RPM for the first album. I'm going to be as much careful as I can to not scratch the record. This is the cover of another single from them, Hotel Lounge. And the third one is a 33 RPM record, only with B-sides, rarities, outtakes, demo tapes, live songs, stuff like that related with the record itself. Which is great, because I had most of it on the singles. Like I told you, I have the singles related with these two albums, but there are some tracks that never came out on vinyl before. So yeah, and some of them never came out were released ever, at least that I'm aware of it. And this is, sorry, the last one I showed is the second part of the album on a 45 RPM. This is also the cover of one of the singles, Suds and Soda. And now this is the 33 RPM related with the stuff that I told you, outtakes, demos, and whatnot. And this is the second record. Sorry, In a Bar Under the Sea. I was missing the name. It happens a lot. And also a trifold. Also artwork from Rudy Trouvé, which was also still the guitar player on this record. I love this image. Love it. I think I tried to paint it on a wall once, I think in a friend of mine house or something similar like that. So this is the cover of their first single related with this album, which is The Theme of Turnpike, which has a sample of Charles Mingus. I can't remember the name of the song, but yep. And there's a sample of Frank Zappa on the other one, of one of the songs, the song that gives the title of the first album, Worst Case Scenario. And there you go. Also the same label, Play It Again Sam. I gave it a listen, but I wasn't able to listen properly, and I haven't compared with the other editions I have. So I must be honest, if I was telling you, I would be lying, because I haven't given the proper attention to it yet. Probably I'll do it today while I'm editing this video. And so 45 RPM, the album itself in two records. And this is the extras on 33 RPM. No, this is the second one. Here I am doing the same mistake again. This is the cover of another single, Roses. So if you watch the video on the link description, you will see that I'll show those singles. And now the 33 RPM, and obviously they are mint condition because they were bought brand new. So this was my first investment in Berlin in terms of records, at least this time. Hold on for the other two videos to see what I got more. And I also had to acquire this hat on Rough Trade, obviously just because of the funny thing related with the people out there who are constantly saying, you do not say vinyl has no plural. So the plural of vinyl is vinyl. I've thought that it was really funny and I had to bring it with me. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Cheers. See you soon, guys.